Today's topic is about substitute for returns.
Hi, I'm Alan Goldstein, enrolled agent,
And I'm Peter Gonzalez, enrolled agent.
and I'm going to talk to you about a substitute for return. What is a substitute for return? It's a technical name, huh? Well, the IRS, whether you agree with it or not, under Section 6020, allows the IRS gives them the power to file a return on your behalf. What does that mean? That if you had a duty to file your return because you had income that you didn't declare or exceeded certain amounts, you had a requirement, the IRS under law can go in there and file a tax return for that return that you did not file. You don't want that because you're going to be missing out on deductions, credits, on a whole bunch of stuff. The return will not be in your favor and they are not going to do the work for you. So we want to make sure that if you have unfiled tax returns, that you file them, because usually they will be more favored, and you can resolve your penalties and interest and do a bunch of stuff. The most important part is that if the IRS files a substitute for return, it's not considered a filed IRS tax return for the purpose of statutes of limitations. What does all of that mumbo jumbo mean? Well, it means that they can come back at any time they wish and assess penalties and interest against you because you still have not filed your return. And sometimes during an examination, an audit, they realize that you did not file a return and they file it for you, and it's not going to be in your favor. So if you're worried about a substitute for return or anything like that, give us a call. Let us evaluate your situation and see where your actual return would stand. You can call us at 786-592-2476, 786-592-2476.
So Alan, you're saying the bottom line is to get your tax return done so that you do not have to do it, the IRS to do a substitute for return.
Absolutely. We don't want you to have unfiled tax returns. If you had a responsibility to file them, you have to get your returns in. You don't want a substitute for return.